Hi, it's Kai. Let's sit for a moment. There are moments in life when you feel like you tried so hard to be sincere, to be kind, and somehow all that comes back is silence, or worse, pain. Sometimes we help someone with all our heart, and when we are the ones struggling, they disappear. There are relationships we spent years trying to protect, caring, being patient, sacrificing quietly, and then one day, everything still falls apart, as if none of it ever mattered. After enough moments like that, people become afraid of love, afraid of being kind, afraid of giving, afraid of opening their heart again, because deep inside, there's always that quiet question, was any of it worth it? I think many people have felt this before. After being hurt too many times, it's no longer the big things that make us ache. It's the feeling that our kindness meant so little. I once knew a woman who spent her whole life caring for her family, her husband, her children, her parents, her siblings. Whoever needed something, she was always there. There were years when she almost forgot about herself completely, and as she grew older, as her health slowly became weaker, she began to feel something heavy in her heart, like maybe she was no longer needed the way she used to be, like all those years of love had quietly faded into the background. One time she said to me, "I spent so many years loving people, and sometimes I wonder what it was all for." After hearing that, I stayed silent for a long time, because the truth is, a lot of good people become tired in this way, tired of giving so much without feeling anything return. But then I remembered something beautiful I once read. A man reaps what he sows. Maybe not today, maybe not from the same people, and maybe not in the way we expected, but real love, real kindness is never wasted. I truly believe that. Some of the things we do with a sincere heart stay with people far longer than we realize. A kind word at the right moment, a simple meal, one quiet conversation, one act of forgiveness. Sometimes we forget those moments ourselves, but the person who received them remembers for the rest of their life. And sometimes, the most precious thing about love is not being loved back. It's the way love keeps our own heart from becoming cold. Because in this life, after enough disappointment, people can become distant very easily, guarded, suspicious, numb. So in a world like this, the fact that you still want to live kindly, that you still care about others, is already something beautiful. Please don't think you are weak just because you feel deeply. Some people look strong on the outside, but their heart became hardened a long time ago. The people who can still stay soft, even after everything they've been through, those are the truly precious ones. Of course, that doesn't mean you should let others keep hurting you. Love also needs wisdom. But please, don't close your heart completely just because you've been disappointed a few times. Because maybe God is still using your kindness to comfort someone who feels very alone in this world. There are nights when the only prayer we can whisper is, "God, please don't let my heart become cold." And honestly, that is such a beautiful prayer, because as long as a person can still love, there is still light inside them. So if your heart feels tired tonight, rest for a while. You don't have to carry everything so tightly, but please, don't rush to believe that living sincerely is meaningless. it isn't. Maybe you cannot change the whole world, but at least you did not let this world turn you into someone bitter. And sometimes, that alone is already a very great victory. Thank you for sitting with me. If you needed to hear any of this today, I'm glad you stayed. Until next time, take it slow.